Good morning. Welcome into Brunch and BS. I am Jen.Cohen, your host, and I want to welcome you to an interesting topic, an interesting episode. We are going to be talking about mimosas and mayhem, because even in the apocalypse, we don't skip brunch or the drama. So we're going to go ahead and talk apocalypse. I have a very special surprise for all of you today. So without further ado,
Good morning.
hooray!
Good
Jimmy
morning,
is
everybody.
here.
Hi. Thanks
Hi,
for
Jimmy.
inviting me. Hi.
Thanks for being available. I appreciate you being here.
This is the next best thing to not being able to go out. So, good morning.
Staying in and talking about the apocalypse.
Why not?
Well,
Why
the
not?
apocalypse would be a good reason to stay in. So,
Right? I don't know. I'm adventurous. If the apocalypse was happening, I'd throw caution to the wind and I'd go out somewhere. I'm the kind of guy that, like, during a hurricane, I would get in the car and go for a ride.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not me. That's
No, it's
not
not a
me.
lot of people.
Yeah.
I
But I think doesn't that kind of go with your career choice of kind of running towards
Yeah.
danger?
I think I've spent more time driving around during blizzards and hurricanes and that, so maybe you're probably onto something.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and let's jump in, see who's in the chat this morning. I will tell you that the first person who jumped in from the ocean was Scott, Captain Controversy himself. He's saying hello from the seas. So I don't know if he's still in or if he just dropped in early, because he was in about an hour early dropping messages. So, yep. Wanted to ask him how MSC is treating him. And Denise from Bone Tired Travelers saying good morning.
Good morning,
She's
Scott
about
and
to be out
Denise.
on the road, but you know I'll be listening. Cool.
Right on, Dee Dee.
And Linda. Listen,
Linda's
Linda.
here.
Linda,
Right?
welcome
Linda,
in.
listen, Linda.
You do it better than I do, Jimmy. And here's Jimmy throwing you off track by saying hello and good morning. And
Good
Danny
morning.
Dizzler, the super supporter, is here saying hey. Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny. Good morning.
So Denise is, in fact, driving and listening. Just be careful out there. There's a lot of idiots on the road. So,
yeah.
Danny's
There's
saying
deer on
hello.
the road, too, so
yeah, there's deer. And you're already dear niece. So, you know. Zach is here. He's also driving and listening. Oh, my goodness. Let me just say happy anniversary to you. Wedding anniversary looked like a fun trip and great pictures. Let's see who else is here. Sharon. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Sharon. How are you? She's saying good morning to you, Jimmy.
Good morning, Sharon. It's good to see you. Thank you for
awesome.
joining Jen.
Scott is here.
He's on a cruise and he's watching live streams. I love it. Love you, brother. That's awesome.
The hardest working man in YouTube. Absolutely. I love it. You are correct. It is Jimmy.
Here I am.
Yep.
No bells on, but I'm here.
And it is a treat. Absolutely. So Nightbot is doing its thing and reminding you to subscribe. But more fun here with Nightbot. We're up to 24 different hashtags that you can drop in my chat to see something pop up. The most common one is for you to drop your YouTube channel link, which is hashtag tribe, TRIBE, because that's what we are. We're a tribe. So Mona is here saying good morning. Good morning, Mona.
Good morning, Mona.
Fantastic. Sharon saying good morning to me and folks shouting out to each other. Awesome. Love that. And let's see. I don't want to miss anyone. Currently eating breakfast, watching you two. Well, I hope you have fun, and that ship looks amazing.
Better than buttered hot biscuits. Wow.
Okay, so he is loving this. Let's see. Yep, Jimmy and Jen on a Sunday. Najuma Brown is here. Good morning,
Hey, Najuma.
Najuma.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming in. I want to make sure. Here we go. Better than buttered hot biscuits.
Are you in the buffet this morning? Are you in the MDR for breakfast? What are you doing, buddy?
Where are you dining this morning? And I just got a Woody. Oh my goodness. My
Is
two
that
faves. Oh.
Is that a Toy Story reference?
I think it is a Toy Story reference. It must be. It couldn't be anything else. So let's go ahead and let's flip through. So he says he's here and he ain't going nowhere. So he made MSC comp his Wi-Fi just for brunch and BS. I said, do you know who JENDOT COHEN is? I need to watch her show. And they said, oh. And they comped the Wi-Fi for the whole cruise.
Right on.
I have that kind of power.
I was going to say, you got pull with MSC. Have you sailed them before, Jen?
I have not gotten a chance to sail MSC. I really want to.
Yeah, I think you should. We sailed them in June of last year, so just about a little over a year ago. It was our first time with them, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. We were on the Magnifica.
Good stuff.
So the next cruise, the first cruise that we're going to book when I'm healthy is going to be MSC World America, the one that Scott's on. So
awesome.
Yeah.
All I know is when I showed Chef Todd pictures and video of MSC World America, he took one look at that slide down the middle of the ship and went,
yeah,
not a chance. Not a chance. Not with his.
I might do it. Keep your legs crossed.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I think, yeah, I'm so famous. I'm so famous. Right. That's it.
She's got pull, man. She's got pull.
I have that kind of pull. Okay. And we were talking yesterday. It was nice to talk to you too, Danny. We were playing a little bit of geography because her family members, now that her sister-in-law is part of the family, her family lived in the same town where Todd and I raised our kids and where Todd and I grew up. And it's like, I think that one of Danny's like in-laws now went to school with my son.
Oh, so pretty cool.
They went to the same high school. So it seems like they were at the same time, just a couple years apart.
You never know. And be careful what you tell people, because
you never know. It can always come back around. Oh my gosh. No. He's talking about our friend Zach. Oh Lord, it's Mr. Sunday Wholesome Dictionary.
Zach.
And Sharon wants to know if you're taking your medicine, Jimmy.
I did take my medicine this morning, Sharon. Thank you for the reminder.
She's always looking out for you.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Oh, fabulous. How you doing, Liz? She's out shopping. So she's going to lurk in the bushes.
I can see you now. Peering through the shrubs.
I love it. Okay, let's see who else is in. Aaron Smith. Good morning, Brunch Bunch and Jimmy on side saddle. Literally just got off the road from Harbor Freight Run. Oh, wow. Okay, well, glad
they're having
here.
A sale. They're having a sale this weekend. Coupons and all. Love Harbor Freight.
Nice. And Ross with Orange Cone Vlog is in, and he is dropping his hashtag, Grumble. Which reminds him to cheer up and reminds all of you to go ahead and join Ross over on Orange Cone Vlog. We need a KFF and a PMA. We've got a PMA.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, buddy.
We've got
Appreciate
a
that.
PMA tag.
Love it.
So folks are having fun dropping their hashtags here with Listen Linda and Hello Denise, which are all programmed in. And there we go. There's the PMA.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Of course. Absolutely. And there we have the HH4C link, which is going to remind you to visit their website and their YouTube channel. And actually, Helping Hands for Cruising got some really exciting news in the past week with a federal organization that provides transparencies for the nonprofit organizations within the United States. We have received our silver seal of transparency. So, which is fabulous, just makes it easier for donors to verify our status and understand our mission. So, all good stuff. And yes, Scott Salt is another one that you can drop. We've got coffee. You guys are finding them all. That's awesome. And
thank you, Scott.
Actually being like a human Nightbot and making sure to share Jimmy's link with all of you. Fantastic.
Appreciate that.
Oh, Panama's Scooter. I can't stand this now with the real accounts and not the names, because I don't know what everybody's handles are sometimes.
Right? Everyone's got multi-channels now.
People. Good
What's
morning.
up, Scooter?
And good mornings back and forth. Let's see. Just the buffet so he could be here for brunch and BS.
Right on. Hey, awesome. The buffet's good. It's not a bad thing too. At all.
Aaron is straddling. He's got Jen on the laptop and Jimmy channel on the TV.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you for the support. We appreciate it.
Channel surfing is encouraged. Yep. Jen juice.
Yeah. Yeah, I have so much juice. Oh my gosh, you guys are too funny.
Not bad for Sunday.
Oh, here we go. Linda's doing the same thing. She's streaming both of us simultaneously.
Thanks,
me on
Linda.
The computer and you on the phone. Thank you, Linda. We appreciate that. Oh my goodness. So, or the ungroup, says Scott. He's asking you, Jimmy, if you would consider booking the ungroup in 2027.
Oh, what is that going to be on? What ship?
That is Carnival Celebration out of Miami.
Carnival, huh?
It is
Carnival. I'll be red status or blue status all over again.
Oh, I'll
Carnival.
Carnival. I'll never be anything.
I've sailed them 3 times. I was almost red, or whatever comes after the first one.
I've never sailed with them before.
Bastards. We'll see. We'll see about the young group. I've been ever since we sailed MSC. I knew their World America was being built, and it hadn't sailed yet.
Right.
And we saw pictures of it on board the Magnifica, and I was like, "We're going on that one next."
Oh yeah,
it's so huge. I mean, that's Mardi Gras status. So
that is a good-looking ship. It really is. So we'll see. Who else is here. Sharon Cruisine is here saying good morning to both of us.
Hi, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you? And let's say 30% off items, $10 or less, unless you include Inside Track Club, and then it's $20 or less.
Yeah. And that's 30% off items, $10 or less, limit of 5, I believe. So
okay.
That's still a good deal, though.
That's a really good deal.
Flashlights and small tools, or a lot of their, I mean, you could get a lot for $10 or less from them.
Yes, absolutely.
Moist. Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty. There you go, Ross.
There you go.
Good job.
Let's see. Oh, Scott is reminding everybody to join me over on Facebook and level up with me every day on Facebook. We have fun in the group chat and also post all kinds of stuff on the page itself. So make sure you go over there. One of the most recent additions is last week we're talking about creating a playlist, a motivational playlist. So we did that, and I am still taking suggestions. It's built and shared out there on Spotify if anybody is interested in listening. And here's another hashtag purple.
You're going to have to teach me how to use Nightbot. I've tried a few times, and when I launch it, it ends up timing people out, saying they're swearing. And
yeah, that's a setting that you can turn off because otherwise it times them out for too many capital letters, for too many icons, for anything. It's like crazy what it times people out
I'll
for.
need a lesson.
Happy to do it. Happy to do it. And here we go. Cruise Life is here. Good morning.
What is happening, Pete?
How are you, Pete? Hope you and Lisa are doing well. Good afternoon. Not morning for you, so good afternoon. Okay, who else is in here? On the computer, it shows channel names. On phone, it shows the at name. Ooh, that's weird, Linda. That's interesting. So that might be a tip to watch on the TV, and maybe then I'll actually know who everybody is. So, question related to the topic, should I have stopped and picked up gum before I got here or not?
Probably should have. One thing you should have shot for was, whoop, that's not it. Yeah, baby.
And Danny is saying, don't straddle too much, Aaron, because you might split your pants. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am going to scroll through here. I have so many. Yep, there it is. The Unhearted, Unmatched, Unhinged, Ungroup Cruise, February 14th on the Carnival Celebration out of Miami. What everybody is doing is just booking individually because it is an ungroup cruise. And we just let Liz at Carnival Cruise Addicts know that we are going, and she's adding us to a list.
That's Valentine's Day, so should I show up with my heart on? Just saying. I have a shirt with a heart on it. You know, show up with my heart on.
Okay, so Backlash is here. Good morning. And
morning,
says,
Matt.
I'm not status with anyone. Okay. Oh my gosh. We got almost 50 people going already. That is fantastic.
Awesome.
Yes.
And don't forget, channel surfing is encouraged. Go over to Jen's channel. Make sure you hit the like button, share it out, and you can go over to mine and do the same. That'll
absolutely
help that algorithm for all of us.
And make sure to smash the like. We really appreciate that. So Liz has the list. There are so many. So, okay, he's just continuing to add names. Wow. So limit of 5 per transaction. So that's correct. Okay. Let me see. Somebody needs to diagnose Chetmix's Nightbot to get it working again. Yeah, his Nightbot isn't working at all. It's you drop hashtag SLJ and it just nothing.
I'd rather mine didn't work because it throws everyone out.
Yeah, that's a drag. Oh, Donna, good morning.
Hi, Donna.
How are you today?
Morning. Donna, thank you for all the kind words too on my Facebook channel. I appreciate that.
Your motivational song every day I will have to listen to after the fact because I can't click over. And yep, the Motivational Tribe Jam playlist on Spotify. Thank you for that link. For those of you who are on Spotify, if we're building a Spotify playlist for the Unhinged cruise, should we lead it off with Queensryche? I Don't Believe in Love.
You get my vote for Queensryche, buddy. You know that.
I love it. Yes, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
That is
anything
awesome.
Queensryche. There's lots of breakup songs.
Scott's
I
got
got
his
my
mom
mud pants
pants
on.
on this morning.
I love it.
Danny, you got this afternoon. That's awesome. Okay, so we have been just chatting away, which I love, obviously, but I wanted to get to our topic and talk a little bit about the apocalypse. So let's, first of all, Jimmy and I were talking earlier. There are so many movies and TV
Yes.
shows about the apocalypse that it is incredible.
Is
It's
it right?
mind-blowing when you pull up a list. Jimmy, did you wanna go through some of them that we came up with?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the list here. 100 best disaster and apocalypse movies. So let me go through the list. So let's see, the first one on the list, it's somewhat, I would say, newer, 2009, 2012. The Day After Tomorrow was one.
Mhm.
Let me go through the list because some of these I don't know. The Road, Children of Men, Independence Day. Is that really an apocalyptic movie? I guess it is.
I guess it is
Independence
because
Day?
the aliens are trying to take over the Earth, and they're
Yeah.
destroying things and blowing everything up, so yeah,
I Am
I think
Legend. That's a good one. Um,
loved I
with
Am Legend.
Will Smith. That
Yep.
was a remake of one with Charlton Heston, The Omega
Omega
Man.
Man.
So
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
Showing my
So
age
good. I
now, right?
remember that one.
Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, 12 Monkeys. Does anyone know that one with Brad Pitt?
Yes. 12
Such a
Monkeys
good
is a
movie.
great one. What else do you
Bruce
guys think
Willis.
of?
Yeah, what do you guys got?
I
Let's
see
see.
Interstellar, Ross says.
Was that an
Okay.
apocalyptic movie?
Was it
Interstellar?
apocalyptic?
Isn't that the one with Matthew McConaughey? Oh
Think
yeah,
so.
it is. You're right, Ross. I had to think
Yeah,
about that one for a minute
it
because the
is.
Earth is dying, right?
Right, right. Oh, and Chef Todd says A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place. I'm not. I
Another
don't know if I
one.
know that one.
Let's see, 12 Monkeys just go on Eddie's live last night. He had about 12 people show up there
Yeah.
live.
How about A Boy and His Dog? Are you familiar with that one?
I haven't
That
I'm
was
not familiar.
that's an early Don Johnson movie. That's a kind of a post-apocalyptic kind of a Mad Max sort of style.
Really? Okay, Mad Max is another great one. There's
There you go.
and yes, and Omega Man is a screen adaptation of a novel titled I Am Legend. So it all
Yeah.
connects.
Now, who wrote that? Is that a Philip K. Dick or who wrote that?
I'm not sure who
Um,
wrote I Am Legend. Maybe
how
Aaron can
about
let us know.
yeah, Aaron would
Yes,
know,
Zombieland, definitely.
right?
Loved Zombieland, and Zombieland was one of those movies that provided you with tips for surviving the apocalypse, like
Right?
cardio, the double tap, all of those
Yep.
tips that they provided in there. So
Yeah,
that's something
that's a
else
good
that we
one.
could certainly talk about.
Is that the one
So
where with Woody Harrelson, right?
Woody Harrelson is in that one, and Bill Murray makes an
Bill
awesome guest appearance.
Bill Murray pretends that he's a zombie so the zombies won't get him.
Yep,
I think that's right.
that's fabulous.
Now,
So
Jen, you
Todd
brought up
also
one when we were talking. You remember which one you brought up?
um,
Kurt Russell and Lee Van Cleef,
oh, yeah, Escape from New
Ernest
York.
Borgnine. Yeah, Escape from New
Escape
York.
from New York, that's a
So
great
good.
one.
Is
Not
is
Escape
that
from
you,
LA.
Snake? Is that you, Snake? Such a
I
great
heard you
movie.
was dead.
I heard you was dead. Yeah, good movie.
Awesome. Okay, what else? Here we go. Falling Skies. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go. Gotta state the obvious, the ultimate apocalyptic new TV show, The News. Yes.
right. You're right.
True, Jackie. Very true.
Real time apocalyptic.
Yeah, real-time apocalypse. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you for joining today. And Keisha, hi, good morning. So good to
Hi,
see you
Keisha.
too. Okay,
Let's
Book
see.
of Eli. I love that one
Oh,
too.
Denzel Washington. That's a good one.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Then there was
Okay.
the sequel to Escape from New York. It was Escape from L.A.
Terrible movie. Hated
Terrible.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll give
did
it
not
some.
like that one.
We'll give
Aaron
it some
says Richard
tomatoes.
Matheson was the author of I Am Legend.
Oh, okay. All right, Richard
Thank you.
Matheson.
Thank you for that. Okay. Yeah, Night of the Comet.
That's
Another
a good
good one.
one.
There's so many. It's like I didn't really think about how many there were until we started talking about it and started thinking about it, and suddenly there are hundreds of them.
It's a popular topic.
It's a very popular topic. Michael Ann, good morning. Thank you so much
Hi,
for
Michael
coming in
Ann.
today. Okay, let's
Let's
see.
see.
I
I'm
just
still looking.
said John
Somebody
Wright,
said.
asshole. Harry Dean Stanton was stellar in that movie. He was awesome. And his girlfriend was Adrienne
I don't
Barbeau.
remember. And Adrian Barboobs.
Yep.
How
This
about
is the end.
Planet
Oh,
of the
wow.
Apes?
Planet of the Apes were apocalyptic movies. Yes, totally.
Yeah,
All of them were.
post-apocalyptic. Such a great movie. The
Yeah.
first one. Then they kind of jumped the shark with all the sequels.
Okay.
Let's
So
see.
Dr. Strangelove, or how, oh
That
gosh, yeah, that's
Doctor
okay. Now
Strangelove, you
that's
guys.
going
That's a
back a
great one.
ways. That's actually predating me.
Peter Sellers and
Peter Sellers,
Slim
Slim
Pickens,
Pickens.
right? Peter
Fantastic.
Sellers,
Fantastic.
didn't he play a couple roles in that, I think?
He
He did
did.
dual roles, right?
He did.
Such a great movie. George C. Scott.
It
Yeah,
was an
there we go.
amazing movie.
Showing our age.
And Linda says, shows how out of the loop. I haven't heard of many of these. I get it,
Yeah.
Linda. There's a lot of them out there.
I just went through the list of over 100 of them, and I didn't know half of them. But
yeah.
I don't
Angie's
watch a
here.
lot of
Floaty
movies.
Bodie. Hello.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. So great that you are here. So everybody is coming in. And Cruz
Hey, brother.
Bolero.
Good
How
morning.
you doing?
The Matrix. Yeah, that's another one.
Matrix.
See, Todd's
District
got all
9.
the good ones.
Todd's on a roll here.
District 9, you prawn.
Todd's kicking them out here. Wow. Holy cow. So, you saw on your feed that somebody had crafted a tribute car for Isaac Hayes' ride in Escape from New York with the little chandeliers on the front of the car and everything.
So good.
Oh,
Isaac
that would
Hayes.
be so awesome.
He was the best.
Isaac Hayes, amazing person. So, and
Ross, good pick. Another Charlton
oh
Heston.
my gosh. Okay, here we go. Terminator. Yes, of course. I missed Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Bill's in here. Hi, Bill.
Good morning. The Andromeda Strain. Oh my gosh.
Ross, you're hitting it. You're knocking him out of the park.
And I love
one of my favorites. Yep, that was Michael Crichton.
Too.
Michael Crichton, one of my favorite writers.
Back to the Future? No, Scott.
Is that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't say that was apocalyptic.
Did anyone say Fallout? No, Shannon. They had.
Is there a Fallout movie?
Fallout movie.
I've played the games.
Okay, here we go.
There you go, Soylent Green.
Yes.
See, that was Charlton Heston and Edward G. Robinson.
That was amazing. I love those movies.
How about Logan's Run?
Yes.
Remember that? Logan's Run.
Oh my gosh, I do.
Ross has it. He has it in the list. I didn't see it, but he's got it in the list.
Oh, okay. Yes, he does. 28 Days Later. Logan's
that was on the list, Todd.
oh my gosh, Night of the Living
They're coming
Dead.
to get you, Barbara. There he
Shaun
is
of the
right there,
Dead.
coming to get you.
Oh,
And
the Hunger
Jen,
Games.
I'm looking at your backdrop, War of the Worlds.
Yes.
So good. The original
So good.
and the
Another great
remake with
one.
Tom Cruise. That was good too. So good.
He would have done 4, but his claustrophobia kept Peter Sellers out of the B-52 pilot seat.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Really?
Slim Pickens when he's riding the atomic bomb down.
That was
Wahoo! So
such a
good.
classic movie
Yep.
moment.
Yep.
Totally. Totally.
Shaun of the
So,
Dead, Todd.
yes,
That's a good one.
yes, Soylent Green, Blade Runner,
Blade
yes,
Runner.
that's another post-apocalyptic one.
Yeah, that was so let's see, Harrison
Oh,
Ford.
there was a TV show Fallout. Okay, not a
Oh,
movie,
okay.
a
That
TV show.
counts.
Got it, that totally
Go
counts.
back to Blade Runner though. That was
Harry 2000. Oh,
well, that's
man, I remember that one.
yeah, wasn't that was Splash Girl there. What's her name? Remember the movie Splash? She was a
Yes,
mermaid.
Daryl Hannah.
Daryl Hannah, right? Isn't that Cherry 2000?
Hmm,
I
I
could be
don't know.
wrong.
I
But
have to
Blade
check.
Runner, Harrison Ford, Rutger Hauer,
Sean
and
Young,
Sean Young. Yep.
phenomenal,
Great
phenomenal
movie.
movie. Deep
Deep Impact.
Impact. Yes,
Yeah.
Blaine, that's another good one. Welcome in, by the way. Fantastic. Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
The Day the Earth Stood Still. Yes. Oh.
Right.
Donald Sutherland with that
Yeah.
silent scream.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
man, that
was
was
so that
great.
was a remake. There was one that was made in like the 50s or the 60s. I remember as a kid
Right.
seeing it and being
I
so
remember
afraid that
that.
the plants were going to come and get you when you slept.
Okay. The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
That's a fun
Yeah.
one. Walking Dead. Yes. The Postman. Yes, another one. I'm telling you, there's like an insane number of apocalyptic and post-apocalyptic movies out there.
So
Twisted
many.
Metal, Titan AE. Oh my gosh. You say phenomena. I heard phenomena.
Mana mana.
Do,
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 do, do.
do.
Phenomena.
Mana mana. Do, 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 do.
Can I just tell you, just as side note that has nothing to do with the apocalypse, but with phenomena. Every year when I go for my mammogram, Todd goes, "A mammogram, do 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 do, a mammogram, do 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 do." Yes,
I
Shaun
love
of
it.
the Dead is awesome.
Don't forget. Yeah.
Dying, forgetting
The
about the amazing
the ever
Waterworld.
amazing how to spend $1 billion and make a piece of you know what
Oh man,
Waterworld.
totally.
Dennis Hopper.
Oh, Ion, yes,
Aeon
yes,
Flux.
Ion Flux.
Yeah, good one.
Danny singing along. Okay, yes. Oh, Todd. He's so silly.
Oh,
I will
Todd,
tell you though
that
that
was
the
so funny. I
woman.
forgot to laugh. Remember that? Who remembers that?
Yes,
Oh, Todd.
Lisa Lubner.
Lisa Lubner. Yeah. Oh, Todd, that was so funny. I forgot to laugh.
Todd.
Gilda Radner, so funny.
And Bill Murray again. Bill Murray, awesome as always.
Linda says, "Yay!" When I
Children of
knew.
Men. Oh my gosh. Okay, you saw Waterworld. Yay, I know one.
Right?
I'm sorry, that's the one, Linda. There's so many better ones. So many better ones. So about the only ones that Michael Anna's watched is Mad Max. Those are great movies.
Yeah. The
Love
first
those
one is the
movies.
best.
The
Thunderdome's
first one
good
is the
too.
best.
Thunderdome's pretty good.
Thunderdome is pretty good too, with Tina Turner in there and Master Blaster.
2 men enter, 1 man leave. Yeah,
It's pretty
Master
cool.
Blaster.
There we go. When Slim
Yeah.
Pickens swapped his helmet for the cowboy hat, that moment broke the tension of Doctor Strangelove. 100%. Now I
Right.
want to go back and watch Doctor Strangelove again. I haven't seen it in ages.
So good.
Ages. And the best of the worst, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
You know what? Along with that one, Ross, is Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
World War
World
Z.
War Z with Brad
Yeah,
Pitt.
that's a good
Yes.
one. They're all at the end up at
Absolutely.
the wall, climbing up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Scary.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
There are so many crazy ones. So let me just ask you, if you had 10 minutes to evacuate, okay, what are 3 things you are taking with you? 10 minutes to evacuate.
I know first thing I'm taking is guns and ammo. I'm a
Okay,
redneck from New Hampshire, so guns and ammo.
there you
Probably
go.
something like precious metals, whatever you have, gold, silver, something like that. Kind of a bug out situation, I think. And the third thing, you'd have to bring some provisions, some food,
Okay.
something like that.
So
Because,
you're being
okay,
very practical.
is it the end of the world? Like, am I going to die out there, or is it something I just need to leave town and maybe find a new
Mm,
location? If that's the case, then I'm going to go with my 3 answers: guns and
those are
ammo,
good answers.
food, and some precious metal, something that you can trade. Because regular cash isn't going to work.
Oh my gosh. Linda's right. Wally was apocalyptic.
Oh, it was? I've never seen
Kids
that.
movie, but
Wally.
yes. Yes. Cockneys versus zombies. Not familiar with that one, Ross.
Look at Todd. What a good man. He's a good boy.
Oh.
He's a good boy.
Oh. What a suck up. I love you so much. Okay, Linda says Trixie food and clothes. And Ross says Donna, Coco, and toilet paper. That's
Right?
okay. Toilet paper is a good one. Photos. Okay. That's if I have to hide out and I'm going to be able to go
Toilet
back.
paper, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Toilet paper is a good one, though. That's idiocracy.
Whoops.
That's probably that's kind of an apocalyptic. That's pretty much talking about the end of the world because their food supply is dying out and everything. So yeah, good call,
Well, we
Shannon.
we could be with the way that present things have been in the world. We could be heading towards that because
Yeah.
the more the younger generation is, the more, in my opinion, are uneducated. They're going to be giving Gatorade to the plants.
Well, it's good for you. It's water. It's yeah.
I guess, right?
It's yeah.
Was
Love
it
idiocracy though.
who's
Okay.
what's his name? The president,
Terry
uh,
Crews.
Terry Crews. He's awesome.
He's fabulous. I love him. Okay, so my phone, ammo, snacks, and my cups. Water and instant
Water.
coffee would be part of my food.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you
Yeah,
go.
coffee is an important staple.
That
Although
absolutely.
if I bring guns
Oh,
and ammo, I'm gonna take it. I'll find some coffee somewhere.
yeah. There we go.
Rondo, it's what the plants crave, right? Exactly. So good.
So good. Now I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Watching movies. Watching apocalyptic movies. Everything from Doctor Strangelove to Idiocracy. Here we go. Danny says it's soda is a must. Okay.
Right.
Again, if
Whoever
you've got the guns and ammo.
Dee will be bringing Dr. Pepper, I think.
Okay. Ross, I'm not even going to try.
The Staten Saga, The Rise of Action Field.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because I wasn't even going to try. That's it. And he says the absurdist comedy deals with the politics and hype behind media, technology, and nerd culture.
Right.
Really? Okay, I like the idea, but I've never heard of it. Interesting. Okay, when we have a hurricane coming, I brew coffee, mix in my milk and sugar, and then freeze it. Don't want a caffeine headache on top of everything else. That's really smart, Linda.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good planning. That is definitely good planning. So let's see. Oh, Maximum Overdrive. That's the
Another good
machines are
movie.
taking over. That's another
Yeah.
good one. Good call. And Maple Taffy Global. Hey, thanks for coming
Hey,
in this
how's it going?
morning. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I'm gonna say clearly a German language film, but it sounds interesting. So let's see. Maximum Overdrive and Jeepers Creepers, says Sharon. And Shannon says she would empty her medicine cabinet. Good call. I would definitely take my meds with me. Because even if I had guns and ammo, finding the right meds, right dosages, right everything, we want to be on an even keel during the apocalypse, during, end times. Absolutely. So great. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. That was a fun one. That was a fun, cute movie. Definitely.
Cloverfield. Yeah, that was
Oh,
another one.
yeah.
Monsters.
Yeah. Cloverfield is another good one. Man, oh, man. So many great movies. So many
So
great ones. Oh,
drugs, yeah. Then you
Shannon
get
brings
a,
up a
yep.
good point. Drugs could also be a currency.
Right, Shannon? That's a great idea.
That's an excellent idea. Good
Although
thinking.
for me right now, my drugs, I can't trade those.
No, you want to hang on to
No.
those. All for Jimmy.
Yeah. Um,
Definitely. Linda's
so
taking notes.
if so, how about this? If you knew the apocalypse was coming, and let's not
Okay.
talk about bugging out. So you can't bug out anywhere.
Right.
Would How about having a party, like an
Yeah.
apocalypse party? Um, there's a whole bunch of ideas for apocalypse parties. What
Oh,
would your idea for an apocalypse party be? You could theme it anything, you know,
oh my
like
gosh.
like one could be, it could be a like a Fallout fashion show. So dress like Fallout or something, and
I
you
like
have a
that. I'd
right
probably do something with zombies. I'm a big fan of
zombie.
like the zombie movies, but like a zombie party.
How about a zombie prom? So you could wear
Nice.
formal wear with fake blood. You could crown a zombie king and queen and dance to Thriller.
I love it.
Just some ideas.
I love
Um,
it.
you could have a barter and booze bazaar. No money allowed. Bring something to trade. Booze becomes currency,
I like that. We talked
right?
about drugs being currency, but booze could be a
Right.
currency.
You can make cocktails with odd ingredients, just kind of like what we did in high school when you raided your parents' booze supply. Just mix everything together. What do we call
Yes.
that? We had a name for that. Um, like a oh gosh, I'll have to think of it now. But yeah,
Oh, here
let's
we
see what
go.
else.
Fake blood. We have a ton of that at LARP. Okay.
See,
Fake blood would actually be really helpful to bring with you for a
yeah,
party or for a bug out because you could always
Michael,
like throw it on yourself and then
right?
lay down and play possum there.
Michael would be good at coming up with.
I agree. Oh, I think Jimmy just froze.
No,
Oh,
am I
there you
back?
go. You're back.
We could have a roof party, black
Okay.
lights and glow sticks. Leave the what's that stuff they take? The drugs they take at raves. Leave that at home.
Yeah, we can do
Everyone must wear hazmat suits or neon. Maybe the end of the world is a party. You could have a mutant talent show, show off your post-human skills like juggling with machetes, psychic predictions, singing through a gas mask.
These are great ideas. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
and people are still spitting out movies.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Okay. Yep. Don't forget the meals.
Cujo.
Absolutely.
Cujo's not really apocalyptic, but that's a good one.
No, but it's a great movie.
Stephen
The
King.
book was better than
They
Cujo.
always
The
they
book
always
was
are, right,
much
Jen?
better because the book was, like, entirely from the perspective of the dog.
You were in the dog's head.
It was
Yep.
really good. It was really well written. So Michael Ann says there is a post-apocalyptic lark in London, Ontario.
Wow.
Okay, that sounds
See?
fun. I want
See? So
pictures.
somebody's already doing it. We
Somebody's
have to
already doing it.
I bet you
That's
can find
great.
videos of it. That would be cool.
Linda says it sounds like a hurricane party to her.
Right?
Oh,
We've done those
the
before.
purge. There we go.
Yeah, The
Todd
Purge.
saying non-perishable food and fuel.
What was that
Okay.
movie? There was a movie with golly, now I can't think of all the people in it where it was the end of the world. It was like the rapture. And Seth come on
Seth
guys, help me out.
Rogen.
Rogan
Yes.
and all
Franco
those
is in
guys.
it.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I know what movie you're
Todd,
talking
what's
about.
that? Todd, you know, what is that movie we're talking about? Seth Rogen and I almost said Edie
James
Falco.
Franco.
James
James
Franco.
Franco was in it.
Yeah, all those guys were in it. They were all friends in real life too, I think.
Yeah.
An MRE
Oh,
party, Michael Liam. That's a good idea.
Dee Dee saying
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper vape
Pepper
phone.
vape phone.
There you go. I knew
This
Dr.
is
Pepper
the
would be number
end.
one.
The movie was
This
called
is
This
the
Is the
end.
End.
So good.
There we
Yeah, that's a
go.
good one.
Will G
Yeah,
got it at the
Will
same
got it.
time.
Hey,
Okay.
Will.
There we go.
Um, we
And
could
Todd
do
says it's not a party without non-perishable food.
right. We're all gonna die karaoke night. Only apocalyptic theme songs. It's the end of the world. Highway to Hell. Don't Fear the Reaper. Or you could bring post-apocalyptic potluck. Everyone brings a creative survival meal. Best use of spam. Most radioactive looking dish. Most likely to outlive us all.
I want to have these parties.
Right?
These sound great.
How about you dig down? You have to bring whatever in the bottom of your freezer. It's probably been there the longest.
Oh.
You got to bring that, and everyone has to eat it. Freezer burnt roast, some old bag of pierogies or something.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Everybody would end up getting sick.
Hey, it's the end of the world.
Oh, here we go. Yep. Everybody's saying this is the end. And this is the end by the Doors.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Most radioactive looking pop is Mountain Dew. Yes.
Exactly. Right, Michael Ann?
Or don't forget Green River.
Yep.
Green River looks pretty out there.
Yeah, there's some hard liquors out there too that are they look like that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, the
Right,
Resident
Shannon?
Evil series.
Has anybody played the video games Resident Evil? Because those are good and they're scary as hell.
They
The first
are.
one, I remember getting it late in the evening when the kids were little, and it was everyone went to bed, and I'm sitting in the dark playing the very first Resident Evil. Yeah,
Oh
I was afraid.
Gosh.
It's scary.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't even
White
imagine.
Blaine? Me too. Me too.
There you go. Everybody's
Eating
coming up
Jesus,
with this is the end.
That's the
There we
ultimate.
go. Def late. Chef Todd, when you run out of non-perishable foods, then we can enjoy leg of Sam with Michelle jelly and Bob's brew beer belly brew.
Beer belly brew.
Oh my gosh, too funny. Oh, yeah, an unlabeled container of mystery stew in the freezer.
Right?
People are
Exactly.
coming up with some really crazy stuff.
I still
Oh,
I think I
you were
got some
running
of those.
behind? Okay, yeah. Catch up.
I swear I'm not drinking. Yeah, sure. Sure you're not.
It's noon.
But
It's past noon on the ship. How are you
if
not?
I was with you, I'd be right there with you, buddy.
Only in the arcade, Jimmy, if I got 2 quarters in my pocket, buddy.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
Yep, don't lie.
Yeah. Right, Michael Ann? Creepy, definitely. That first one, I mean, they're all scary, but the first
Yeah,
one,
that
it's
first
kind
one
of
is
like
creepy.
it's like the first movie of a series or the first book in a series. It's the best.
Yep, Twinkies from Zombieland, definitely. He was out
They
for
last
Twinkies.
forever.
That was hilarious. They would last forever. Todd's right, he can cook anything, so
Yeah,
he'll make something good out of at least when we all show up with these disgusting freezer burned items, Todd can
yeah.
actually make something out of it.
I'll help you.
So,
I'll
it's
give you
only
the sous chef.
12:19. The good
I
Lord
can't
tells me
drink.
I can't drink until 2.
Wah, wah. Yeah,
Wah, wah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Danny wants to know, Jimmy, if you and Colleen are going to Helen next year.
I would like to. It all depends on my health.
Okay.
Um, so
Of
the first
course.
100 days are the critical, crucial days in my
Right.
healing, but it takes 6 months to a year for me to totally heal from this. So, if the doctor says I can, I would love to go to Helen. I've
Well,
missed
if
the
you
last
can't make
few.
it in
So
2026, you can always make it in 2027. I mean, it's not like they're going to stop doing these things. So,
no, I get that. I
totally.
just want to travel. Stuck in the house. Although we did have a picnic, if anybody saw my Facebook, I was able to get out as long as I stay away from people. We went. We have a local lake here in town, so I went and had a picnic. Looked at the
Nice.
ducks. Yeah,
That was nice pictures, though.
yeah, yeah. It was good. It was a beautiful day, so it's good to get
Uh-huh.
out.
Here we go. Unlabeled can found in a scavenging run. Who's got the can opener?
Right.
Yeah, we should. Oh, another creepy game. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Remember
You
that
know what? If
one?
you, yeah,
Wolfenstein
yeah,
with
that's scary.
that was
If
creepy. That
if
was
you want
way
to
creepy.
if you want to piss people off when you go to their house, find their pantry without them knowing and cut all the labels off all their canned goods. I'll
Oh
get
my
you, my
gosh,
pretty.
that's too funny. Oh my gosh. Aaron, you got any cans of dehydrated water?
Right?
Oh my
Cans of
god.
air. Danny,
Oh
you're
my
moving to
god.
South Carolina? Right
Danny,
on.
they are
Awesome.
getting
Good for
ready to
you.
move.
I want to move to South Carolina.
Where in South Carolina are you moving to, Danny? I know some people who live there and it's beautiful. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Danny is definitely going to Helen. She and her parents are going to Helen. They have already made their hotel arrangements.
Right
And
on.
Barry with Cruising Complete coming in. Good afternoon to you. How are you today?
Hey.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
I almost said good morning. It is afternoon now,
It
isn't it?
is afternoon. Well, it's still morning for me, but it's afternoon for them.
Right.
So I get that. I totally get that. And Eddie Lugo in the house. Yo,
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 yo.
yo. Eddie Lugo.
Brooklyn. How you
Just
doing,
for
Eddie?
Eddie, I won't be joining you tomorrow just because I have to be in Boston for 9:30. So we'll leave probably before you go live. I'll probably be out of here about 6:30. So
Gotcha.
I'll see you some of the other dates this
Another
week.
day in Boston.
So every Monday right now, it falls on Monday that I go see my oncologist and I have my lab works and all that done on Mondays. So.
Great.
And I'd rather get in there early. That way we can try to beat some of the traffic. The Boston traffic heading north is terrible. Some
Yeah.
days it'll take us an hour to get home. Some days it'll take almost 3 to get home. It's terrible.
That's like
So
driving into Chicago. I think it's any
right?
big city, just the
Yeah,
metropolitan areas. You between traffic and construction and weather,
yeah.
there's like never a good time.
The
Something's
GW
always
Bridge in New York, you get stuck on that, forget it. You're there for hours.
ugh,
Uh, Same
jeez.
thing. So, like you said, the big cities, faux show.
And Eddie just woke up. Oh man, sleeping in. You
Well,
were
he
up
was
late
up with
last
the
night.
usual suspects. They were up all night.
You guys were up until like 3 in the morning your
I
time.
don't,
So I
I don't know how
crashed.
you do it.
So I
I
don't
don't
know
know
how
how
they
you.
do it either. I passed out like around 10 my time. So
I
was
go to
like, I'm
bed at
tired. I'm going to bed. Y'all are
even
entertaining, but I'm going to bed.
even before I got sick. I would go to bed at 8:30, and I still go to bed at that time. When I was
Yeah.
working, I had to get up at 5 to get ready to
Mm,
be at work a little after 7, and do my live stream. I would do my live stream at 6 for an hour, and then I'd leave here at 7. It's only like a 15-minute drive from me, but
okay.
to work. But yeah, even now, I mean, I'm so tired by the time it's at 8 o'clock that yeah, I'm ready
Yeah.
for bed.
I don't blame you. So Danny is going to be near Captain, South Carolina. I'm not sure where that is. I have people I know in Charleston. I know that
What a
area. But I will have
what
to
a
look up or
what
Capane,
a
not
beautiful
Captain. I'm reading it wrong.
Charleston.
Capane.
Is it let's see, Chapin, maybe? Did you spell it wrong, Danny?
Maybe.
Chapin, South Carolina. It's in Lexington County, South Carolina.
Oh, Boston's biggest joke, the big dig.
Yeah, that's been
Okay.
finished for a while, but yeah, that's
Oh, it
one of
was
those
2-ish
corruption
when he got
things.
done. Okay. Yeah, more
Yeah,
like 3 AM. That's yeah. Okay, she left Danny left Eddie's at 1, so there we go.
Denise, you
So,
got up at 5:30. What time did you leave
yeah, Denise was
the
up
live
way
stream?
early this morning. We were chatting early, so
What the?
yep. Yeah. Linda made herself sleep more, which is good. So, here we go.
Yep, Chapin.
Chapman.
Yeah,
Yes,
Chapin or Chapin?
Chapman.
Harry Chapin. I kept popping, and he had more and more people.
Okay. Yeah,
Scott, what time did you go to bed this morning?
double A. Here we go. And I'm mad at Scotty J for not lasting the whole time. Really? He crashed out? Oh, you were in bed at 2. Oh, and up again at 5:30. Ugh, Denise.
Next time my
That's
money's on Uncle Dave.
awful. Oh, Scott says he lost his bet. Next time my money is on Uncle Dave. Oh my gosh. Oh, so Ross says they went to bed at 11. We had a long day of investing at the casino last night.
Investing. Yep. It's too
Investing.
bad you don't get shares, right? When you lose all your money, you get to trade
Okay,
in your
thanks,
ticket for
Aaron.
some
It's close to
shares.
Columbia, South Carolina. Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's
It's a beautiful state down there.
beautiful,
It really is.
beautiful area.
Yeah, last
Love
night we watched the season finale of the Blacklist, the very last season 10 season.
Oh, yeah. Love that show.
If anybody's into the Blacklist with James Spader, we gang
So
banged
good.
every season out.
He is so good in that
Oh,
show. He is amazing.
yeah, and I like his clothing. I'm a huge fan of like suits and vests. I have a whole
Oh,
wardrobe full of
yeah.
vests.
He definitely he's
Yeah,
sharp.
fedoras, and we all
Yep.
need to, gentlemen. We all need to start wearing suits and fedoras again. Took me 3 hours last night, but I won $30. There you go.
$30. Okay, so it's 30 minutes from Columbia. Okay.
That's not bad.
That's close. Oh, you actually broke even. That's winning at the
There you
casino in
go.
my mind.
You didn't break odd. No, I break odd all the time when I go to the casino. Rarely do
I've
I
been
leave with
trying to
more money
figure
than I
out what
came
the
with.
neon light is behind you, Jimmy. What is that neon light?
It's a microphone. It's an old-time microphone.
Old-timey microphone. There you
Can you see
go.
it now?
I
It's a little
can.
bright.
It is bright, but it looks great. The new wall looks great.
Yeah, that's my new wall, you guys. You like it? I hung up pictures. Let's see. I got to move that
There
way.
we go. Podcast light.
Yeah, yeah. That's something I'm going to be starting soon. Is I'm going to start a podcast, and it's going to be unrelated to the Astute Tourist.
Okay.
I'm
This is
gonna,
something
gonna
brand
do
new.
one of my best friends and I. We're gonna start another channel or start a podcast, and it's we don't have a name for it yet, but it's well, I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I think you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be totally
Cool.
something different, something that most people, everybody does sports, so they talk about politics, which I don't like to talk about.
Right.
But yeah, I think people enjoy it. So we're building a podcast studio. In fact, if you could see it, I have a couple of microphones set up now, and I got to
That's
figure it
awesome.
out. Yeah,
That's
multi
awesome.
cameras, all of
Oh,
that.
Shannon thought it was a beer tap.
Well,
I could see that.
Shannon, do you want it to be a beer tap? A beer tap? It can be.
It can be. There
Look
we
over
go.
there. Got my
Yeah.
captain
What did I do to Chicago?
hat.
That's awesome. Okay, well, we are actually at our hour mark. I have enjoyed this immensely. Jimmy, thank you so much
You're welcome.
for
Thank you.
being here.
I lasted the
I
whole 60
so
minutes.
appreciate it. And you lasted the whole time. I'm thrilled. And anytime you want to come up on my show, you are more than welcome, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hope everyone has an awesome, awesome Sunday.
Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.